54, 54.
This is pizza with tomatoes and arugula. It's really awesome because you can start with your favorite pizza from your favorite pizza place that you've brought home and make it even better. Or you can use it the second day to make the leftover pizza taste better, or you can use it with a frozen pizza, and it always adds to what you start with. So again, it's very easy to do. What I've got is a couple of cups of arugula, and I don't just take the big stems off. You don't have to go to a lot of effort. And to that, I'm going to add about a cup or a cup and a half of cherry tomatoes that I've cut in half. If you've got great tomatoes that are coming out of your garden, go ahead and just cut those into chunks, and you can use those equally well. I'm going to add a little bit, about a half a teaspoon of kosher salt that I'm just going to sprinkle over the top here. And this I'm going to add a little bit less. We can always add more later. So I've added about a half of that, so a fourth of a teaspoon. And then about a fourth of a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to do the same thing here because it's always easier to add more. And I'm going to drizzle a teaspoon of vinegar over the top of that. And this can be whatever vinegar you want to showcase, whichever one you have. This one is a sherry vinegar, but you could use a white wine vinegar, red wine vinegar. You could even try a balsamic, although it's going to depend a little bit about what kind of pizza you're using. To that, I'm going to drizzle over a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. And because this is a showcase flavor, you want to use the best one that you have. We're going to toss those around a little bit because we want to get everything coated. Let's see which is the best way for me to toss today. I just want to make sure that everything is coated. This is something you need to do right before you're ready to serve. So make sure that your pizza is hot, it's out, it's ready to serve, because the acid and the oil are going to cause the arugula to break down. Now this is then going to go over the top of your pizza and turn it into one of the better pizzas that you probably have ever had. You can see the arugula is already starting to break down a little bit. So again, you serve it immediately. And if you have people who you think are not going to really enjoy this, serve it on the side. Have them put a piece of pizza on their plate and then put some of this over the top of it. And if they are willing to take a bite with the two things together, I think that alone is going to be enough to convince them that pizza topped with tomatoes and arugula is something they're going to want to try. Let's put a little bit of final touch over it. I've got some shaved Parmesan cheese. Again, the best that you can get, and get it at room temperature also, so that everything kind of melds together. That cheese will give you more flavor at room temperature than if you pull it right out of the fridge. This one I think you're going to find useful time after time after time, because pizza is such a popular food, and this just adds to it. I hope you'll give it a try. For Oklahoma Gardening, I'm Barbara Brown.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.